Hi Year 4s and welcome to Monday's maths lesson. So Year 4 team have asked me to look at revising bus stop method with you for your short division. So before we get to that, pause the screen, have a go on a bit of paper at these 5 questions to get our brains thinking mathematically. And after you've paused and had a go, I will go through the answers. Okay, hopefully you've had a go at all of these then. So starting with timesing by 10, we know that when we times by 10, we are jumping place value columns. And because we are timesing and there is one placeholder, we know we do one jump into a larger place value. We would also do the same for the 6. And then we would put a placeholder, which means 46 times 10 is 460. Okay, using our times table, 7 times 8 is 56. There's a little rhyme there for you as well to remember that one. 5, 6, 7, 8. So although they're not quite in the right order, they are consecutive numbers. Okay, let's do some adding. I'm going to see if I can squeeze it at the top of my screen here. So we stack our place value columns with our 2 3-digit numbers. Okay, so 4 add 3 gives us 7. 9 add 9 is 18. Let's regroup the 1. 3 add 2, add the 1 is 6. So we will end up with 687. Okay, short multiplication. Let me just get myself some space here. You've been looking at this. We also need to make sure our numbers are stacked carefully with the 3 in the ones column. Okay, then we're timesing. 3 times 3 here is 9, and 3 times 5 is 15. So therefore, 53 times 3 is 159. The last one, I'm not going to do short multiplication. I'm going to use my known facts because I know that 2 times 7 is 14, and therefore 20 times 7 needs that placeholder there, 140. Okay, let me stop sharing our Fast 5 and I'm going to share with you instead our revision for our division. That rhymes. So we are going to be dividing 2-digit and 3-digit numbers by 1 digit using our method of short division, which you might be calling bus stop as well. I know you've looked at this with your teachers in school, but we're just going to do some revision. So let's start with a question where we're dividing 54 by 3. So the first number, our 54, goes in the bus stop and we are dividing by 3. Our divisor goes on the outside. Okay, first of all, we look at the first column, the 10s here, and we are saying to ourselves, how many 3s go into 5? Now, if it were me, I would get a little bit of paper and I would draw 5 dots under the 5 here, and then I would see how many groups I can make. So if I were to do that here, I would have 5 counters. And let's see my group of 3. There is just 1 group of 3. How many 3s go into 5? It goes 1 time. And this helps me see that there is a remainder of 2, which I regroup before the 4 to make 24. So now I am next saying, how many times does 3 go into 24? So we're seeing that as a whole number. Now I'm not going to draw all of my 1s this time, although you could, and then count in 3s. I'm just going to do this mentally. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So that was exactly 8 groups of 3 make 24. And I finish with my question, which gives me the answer of 18. Let's have a look at another one. Let's clear what I've got here. Let's see how I do that. There we go. And let's have a look again. So I'm going to show you with drawing the dots again, which you may like to do, or you might like to do something slightly different. So 3, we say how many, oh, this is 93 divided by 3, sorry. And then we will say how many 3s go into 9. How many 3s go into 9? So if you want to, you would draw yourself 9 circles. 7, 8, 9. And we say how many groups of 3? 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, exactly 3 groups of 3. There's no leftovers. So now I just say, how many 3s go into 3? Well, that's easy. 1 group of 3. There we are. Okay, you're going to help me with the next ones. So this time we've got 60 divided by 4. So you can pause the screen if you're feeling confident and have a go at all 3 of these, or you can work with me and do it together. So I'm going to get my 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm looking for groups of 4s this time. So there's 1 group of 4. And actually, I can't make any total groups of 4. So that was only 1 group of 4 with 2 as the remainder. Now 4 into 20. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That's 5 groups of 4. Let's do the same, but this time I'm not going to do any drawing. Let's see if we can start doing this in our head. How many groups of 3 go into 5? Well, 2 groups of 3 is 6, so that's too many. Only 1 group of 3, and there would be 2 left over. 3, 4, 5. 2 left over. Now 3 into 27. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. That's 9 groups. Okay, try this one on your own if you haven't already paused. 4 into 6 goes 1 time, remainder 2, and then 4 into 20 goes 5 times. We had the same question twice there. Good practice. Okay, let's try a 3-digit number now. A little bit more challenging. Let's go to 3 digits. It's the same method. So space out your digits if you're doing this on paper. How many groups of 4 go into 7? 4. Oh, that's all I'm going to get. So that's just the 1 group. And with a remainder from 4, 5, 6, 7, a remainder of 3, which we bring next to the 7. Now we do how many 4s in 30? Let's count in 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. If I go any more than that, I'm going to tip over 30. So that was 7 groups with a remainder. That got me to 28, 29, 30. There was 2 left over. And now we go 4 into 24. If you use your times tables, goes 6 times. There's no remainder. So 104 divided by 4 was, I've forgotten already, it's gone. Let's go back, 176. Okay, one more practice and then you're going to have a go. Pause the screen if you want to try this one on your own. Now this one's interesting because my very first question is how many 8s go into 5? But I can't get any groups of 8 in 5, none at all. So in my head, or you could make yourself a little note, I would just do a little tiny cross. It does not go in, which means I've not actually used this 5 in the 500 yet. So let's bring it over. Actually, I think this will do it for me. There we go. We'll bring it over because we've not actually used it. So now we're doing into 53. So let's use our times tables. 8. Think what comes next? 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. That's as close as I can get to 56 without tipping over. That went in 6 times with a remainder of 5 because I should have got to 53 and I only got to 48. Now that's my final remainder of 5 and I know that goes in 7 times. 8 times 7 is 56 exactly. So therefore my answer is 67. Okay, I'm going to pause now. This is the first question you need to do. So pause your screen. All the boxes are ready for you. And I'd like you to have a go at this question as your first try on your own. And there's your answer. Hopefully you got 192. Okay, guys, I'm going to set you this exact assignment as your task today. So go onto My Maths, log into your account, and you will have been set an assignment to do some of this division. Okay, and then tomorrow we're going to apply this to word problems. Keep practicing your bus stop method, keep using your times tables, and remember, if you're finding it tricky, draw the dots and actually circle the groups. Well done, Year 4. I'm looking forward to looking onto My Maths and seeing how you're getting on. Thanks.